and welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Charlie Hagan.
And I'm Abby Hallman. For East, the homecoming court is a long-standing tradition.
Here's a look at their unique nominating process.
Students at Shawnee Mission East prepare for their homecoming by holding an annual assembly presenting their candidates.
The Queen and her court has always been a tradition here at East for 50+ years. The King and his court is a newer part of the tradition. Maybe the last 5 years or so, 5 to 7 years, we've had a King and his court. And so that was something that Student Council kind of initiated. They wanted to add King to our royalty in addition to just the Queen.
We're each able to nominate 5 candidates out of the senior class, and all the senior names are on the ballot, so they could choose anyone from the senior class. It was just the top 12 girls and guys with the most votes.
Well, the way they wake us up is they ring bells and pots and pans outside of our door and wake us up in the mornings and then burst into our room and tell us that we've been nominated. So my first reaction was to grab clothes and throw those on. And then my second reaction was, really?
Most students were surprised by the manner in which they learned of their nomination.
It's not really normal to get woken up by pots and pans and stuff, so they came into your room at like 6:30 was when they woke me up, and so it was a loud wake-up call.
Our dance is on Saturday night, but we don't have school on Friday, so we set up for the dance on Friday. And our theme for the dance this year is Casino Royale, so it's going to be all dice and black and white and gold.
With photographers Michael Tomasian, Marina Sarkisova, Ashton Tevault, Madison Heidenberg, Nathan Bonmeyer, and Kyle Beecher, this has been Maddie Phelps reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Different schools have many different methods for rewarding good behavior.
Here's a look at Pawnee Elementary's rewards program.
Second grade students at Pawnee Elementary performed for their fellow 6th graders as a reward for their good behavior.
A lot of teachers do a rewards program such as a marble jar, and I just do something a little bit different, and we spell out the letters that spell reward. They earn a letter for following the directions or getting a compliment from any adult in the building. And once they get reward, then I put up a menu of choices that they choose from, and oftentimes classes pick an extra recess or lunch in the room, but they really wanted to perform, so I put that up as a choice, and it was overwhelmingly the choice for today.
This is actually only my second year at Pawnee. I'm pretty new to the district and really excited to be working here. It's a great building, great staff, great kids, just a great place to be. A lot of the classroom teachers work with their students to come up with rewards that they can do to recognize great behavior. And Mrs. Gray has an excellent class this year. I think this is probably the second or third time they've earned their reward party. And each time they earn a reward, she gives them several different options they can choose from. An extra recess, lunch with the principal, a free time with music within their classroom, and they actually came up with the idea themselves of getting to perform for their buddies or for some group of people because they were really excited about what they'd been working on in music, which made me feel really nice too. I like both of these songs. Country Gardens, which was written by Percy Granger, an Australian pianist and composer. It's very upbeat, it's very rhythmic, which the kids really lock into. With the singing piece, I liked it because it gave a lot of kids a chance to sing solos, and they were very, very excited about getting to do that. And they also get to sing together a lot and echo one another, and they had a lot of fun working on that one too.
With photographers Zach Cohen, Jack Geronimus, and Savvy Farrell, this has been Becca Schmidt reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Teen dating violence and domestic abuse is a serious issue.
Students who visited Westridge Middle School are helping to put a stop to it through a theatrical performance called The Outrage.
1, 2, 3.
One woman is abused every 9 seconds.
7, 8, 9.
I started working at Safe Home, which is Johnson County's domestic violence agency, in 2006, and I started with the education and prevention program there. My supervisor just said, is there anything you'd like to add to this program? Because we teach an 8-lesson curriculum in the high school, or in the middle school, and a 10-lesson curriculum in the high school, all about healthy relationships. And while that's a really solid and wonderful program, I was thinking, you know, what would be really great is if we had students talking to students. I'm a theater major, so I love theater, and I also think that theater performances like transcend messages on a different level. So I thought, let's get some students to do some theater about healthy relationships or unhealthy relationships. Yes, that's where the idea kind of came from.
Outrage is a dramatic performance that educates students on the topics of teen dating violence and sexual assault by modeling situations and giving statistics to students. My goal through the Outrage is really to stop sexual assault. I know it's kind of a big topic, but I had a friend who was in an extremely abusive relationship for over a year, and just seeing her going through that and the people around her, including myself, who were just, we felt awful all the time. I know I felt awful every day, and just every day I saw her with her, and I just want to stop that so nobody ever has to experience that again. There's a lot of hotlines, there's a lot of websites. We're leaving cards with your counselors, and if you go to your counselors, we'll be able to give you resource cards. Also, the students got them during the performance today, and there's numbers and websites on there, including a blog, like loveisrespect.org is a blog. They can blog with students, other students anonymously about what's going on in their lives.
Stop it! We will change it!
With photographers Hannah Yee and Whitney Crow, this has been Erin Feller reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
The Shawnee Mission School District is making reward systems at every school in order to promote safe, responsible, and respectful behavior.
Let's take a look at one of Rising Star's reward assemblies.
Rising Star recently hosted their first Shine On assembly in hopes to promote safe, responsible, and respectful behavior.
PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Intervention Supports. It's a program just to help get the positive environment in the school and look for help correcting behaviors. Starbucks system, Rising Star had a Starbucks system already, and then we just kind of revamped it for PBIS, tried to give it a new look, featuring our 3 key terms: safe, respectful, and responsible. So you're always going to have your issues, but it's just going to get a more positive environment to have fun. At times it seems like we're too worried about discipline, things like that, and the kids need to enjoy it. Our assembly today, you saw kids jumping up and down, having fun, and realizing school, can be fun. So let's get that positive environment and just put the fun back in school.
We started the Shine On program just this school year, and so the changes I've seen is all the staff is united around our 3 school-wide expectations: safe, responsible, and respectful. And I think having everybody teaching the same expectations around the school has really brought us together and helped everybody focus in on the expectations that we want for our kids. We brought it about at Rising Star so we could help our kids do a better job with the expectations. And it's not only helped them learn the skills, but also we've had a lot of fun with it. So through the recognition system, our Starbucks, kids are getting rewarded every day for doing the right thing. The assembly today was had many purposes. One would be just to have school pride, to come in, sing the school song, do the Shine On chant and have a lot of fun. That's one purpose. And the next one is to celebrate all of our positive behavior, because everybody's been doing a great job and everybody's received Starbucks.
With photographers Aaron Miller, Thomas Ridenauer, Molly Smith, Brett Neely, Connor Lindsay, and Jacob Stackenberg, this has been Monica Tadros reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Hey Abby, what's the best thing elementary school kids can do on a Friday afternoon?
Go to the Mill Creek Fall Palooza, of course.
Mill Creek PTA recently hosted their annual Fallapalooza Carnival.
This is our annual Mill Creek Carnival. And the carnival is pretty big for us because this is the only, one of 2 fundraisers we have the whole year. And this provides cultural arts, chat and chew activities, family read night, family math night. Our parents do not have to solicit neighbors, family, friends for anything else. So it's they come to have a good time and help the PTA out. We have an inflatable obstacle course. We have the inflatable slides. We have bungee dry pod. We have rock wall. We have Munchkin Mall activities, Plinko. Kids can throw the baseball and find out how fast they threw it. Cake walk, candy walk, cookie walk, and the soda pop ring toss, plus tons more.
I went rock climbing and I got my face painted. And I also did the duck pond. I love it.
With photographers Danielle Neighbor, Connor Henderson, and Lexi Bisbing, This has been Brian Smith reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Hey Charlie, how do you grow a beautiful garden?
Just be sure to have a passionate teacher and some great student helpers.
Here's the Comanche garden.
With the help of Kansas City Community Gardens, students at Comanche Elementary were presented with garden beds to plant vegetables and other flowers.
Last year we planted from seeds lettuce and carrots, and then we started indoors cucumbers and the peppers and onions, and then we transplanted them. So they learned a lot about starting seeds. And we also bought little already started plants, and we planted our tomatoes and strawberries. And then this year, after we dug up the lettuce because it was old and bitter, we planted more lettuce in the fall, and we planted more carrots, which probably won't get to maturity before it gets too cold. And we planted radishes for the first time, and these are called Easter egg radishes because they're pink, blue, purple, and red, so it'll be kind of fun.
My favorite part about gardening would have to be seeing Miss Costa all the time and like seeing how she talks about all of it.
My favorite thing about gardening is picking the tomatoes and eating them.
And how do the kids respond? They love it. Now all of them sign up because they know Mrs. Costa throws an ice cream party at the end of the year. But my master gardeners are the kids that you just saw that come every single time, and they, even when it's not their turn, they show up. So the kids are all excited about it. They love to eat it, and they love to take those flowers home to their moms. So we have a good time.
With photographers Emma Carson, Jake Vance, and Logan Piper, this has been Tyler Williams reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Hey Abby, what's the best way to get kids interested in science?
To make it fun, of course.
Here's a look at the Mad Science program that happens at Kristen McAuliffe Elementary.
Students at McAuliffe Elementary School gather weekly to participate in Mad Science, a program in which outside teachers conduct fun experiments with the kids.
Mad Science brings actual scientists and science nerds and science geeks, and people that know how to have fun with science, into the classrooms. And it lets kids learn science in a way that they may not be used to, but which is a lot of fun.
This isn't a typical classroom setting. Students enjoy the hands-on learning style and are very enthusiastic about the experiments. When asked of their favorite activities, they responded,
Probably the fingerprints, the blood samples.
Mad Science is all the fun of being a teacher, of getting to show kids things that they've never seen or never done or never thought of, to get that oh wow look and no grading.
With photographers Juan Cisneros, Alex Holcomb, Charlie Kinghagen, and Sam Ricketts, this has been Anthony Bayless reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
How do elementary school students stay fit and have fun?
They join Girls on the Run.
Here's a look at Sunflower Elementary's Girls on the Run.
Girls at Sunflower Elementary School participate in a new after-school program called Girls on the Run.
What are we trying to teach? Well, we're focused on teaching the girls techniques and ideas for how to live a healthy lifestyle, making good choices, and this is all through the power of running. Every time we meet, we get the girls together for a circle session as kind of a warm-up and get-together. So we start talking about the lesson for the day, whether it's about peer pressure or about bullying or things like that. And then we'll have some warm-up exercises where we'll get the girls to running and having some fun. Then after we've talked about the lesson a little bit more and some of the concepts, then we go out and do some actual workout running around the track, and it all fits in with the theme of the day. I've been a coach for Girls on the Run for, 4 years now, I think. I used to coach at Rising Star, and this is the first year that we've been doing this at Sunflower.
I enjoy coming out just to be with my friends and size and have fun.
With photographers Katie Beamer, Andrew Cannon, Trevor Clark, Sydney Miramontes, and Max Prince, this has been Abby Holloman reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
That's all for us today. Once again, I'm Charlie Kinghagen.
And I'm Abby Holloman.
And thank you for tuning in to another edition
of Encounter Shawnee Mission.